How's it going, guys? Anthony from Saz 4x4 and welcome back to another episode of the 1000 horsepower Barra Shorty build. In this episode we're basically just going to be pulling the whole chassis apart, taking all the suspension and diffs, all that out, and just have the chassis left, so we're going to have it ready for sanding and painting. So yeah, basically just disassemble everything. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to jack up the diff a little bit and hopefully suspend it on the jack stands, and then I can let the diff drop down so I can undo all the control arms and all that. So this is a bit of a tip when you're pulling apart stuff. I like to put everything back where I took it out from. That way when you're putting something back together again, you don't lose all the bolts. So for example, I took the shock off. So the mounts for it, I'm just going to put right back on. I dropped the nut, but here it is. Put it back on. And then next time you go to put the shock on, I'm selling these shocks, but for example, anything like even with all the other control arms and stuff, put all the bolts back. Then it's there ready for you. You don't have to go digging through a bucket of bolts or anything like that. So with these ball joints, they've got a little crown nut on there. So it looks like a crown, that's why it's called a crown nut. And basically it's on this way, it's to lock the pin in. But when I take it out, I'll turn it over. I'll screw it in a little bit, pretty much most of the way. Now you can use a mallet or something to hit it here and pop the ball joint. First, what you want to do is hit it around here, loosen it all up, then you hit it down and it should just come right out. If you were to do it without the crown nut, you could ruin the threads on the bolt and then your crown nut won't actually go back on again. Then you need a new tie rod end, so always put it in. So there's your ball joint. You have to be a bit violent with these ones, especially if they've been on there for 30 years like they have been for this car. They definitely need some kind persuasion. Alright guys, so that's about it. We've finished dismantling everything. The whole diff here is out, just got to roll it out, but I'll do that tomorrow because it's getting late now. So the chassis is pretty much ready for sanding now and then painting. I've also got two GU diffs, which I'm replacing these GQ diffs for. I'm going to disassemble them and reassemble them and paint them, all that, so it's all good. I did that because they're stronger than these ones, and also they within your track, so you can legally within the track if you replace the whole diff rather than just getting offset rims. So I'll go more into that when I put the video on that, but yeah, that's about it for this video. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more Saz 4x4 content. See you next time.